What it do, what it do, what it do. It's your boy Big Val Peen, and I'm back with another video, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Make sure y'all sub to the channel if you ain't already. And also leave a comment in the comment section if you like what I'm talking about. And tonight I'm going to be speaking on the Kenosha, Wisconsin, where the young man killed 2 people during a protest. And what's interesting about this trial is that they are trying to call this young kid a sort of like a hero, like he did a good deed. they trying to paint this young kid like as he did a good deed. But my problem with that is this: you weren't even old enough to legally have a gun. My problem is this: I've seen people, innocent kids that look like me, get killed and shot down for not even having a gun. But you want to tell me, or you want the people to believe that what this guy did was an act of, a courageous act of saving the community. He wasn't even from there. He drove to this protest, which makes all of his actions premeditated. His mother drove him to this protest. He walked alongside the police and by polices as he went to go pull off this act of saving the community, as they want to call it. Just keep it real. Do you guys, ladies as well, believe if there was a black kid with an AK-47 walking past the police during a protest, that he would even made it to the protesters? Would he have even made it to the protesters? Soon as they saw that gun, they would have shot that kid that looked like me would have been shot down as soon as they saw that gun. They wouldn't have had no story of a kid that looked like me trying to save the community from burning. That storyline don't help us, but it's okay to run it when it's one of them. That what got me so pissed off about this. And I want to talk to my people, man, because when it comes to my people, we got to understand, man. If we haven't been serious about life before, we need to be more serious about life from here on out. Because what we seeing is these blatant acts of racism is no longer being covered up. It's no longer a secret. It's no longer talked about behind closed doors. This shit is right before you now. They putting it right in your face and telling you to deal with it. See, it hurts me because I have to sit and think about so many innocent people that looks like us that have been killed for less, or the thought of having something. The thought of having something. But on the other hand, this kid walked past authority with this assault rifle, went and shot in a fucking crowd of people, killed 2 people, walked back past the authority, never raised a question. Never raised a question to say, to stop him, ask questions, anything. But that goes to show you, when you got the complexion for the protection, certain things don't abide to you. A police officer can hear a gunshot and all of a sudden see a person that look like me walking, and they'll pull me over and ask me, did I hear that? Do you know where it came from? Do you know who it could have been? But they hear gunshots and see a Caucasian person and they ride right past. Or they allow them to walk right past. Nothing, there's no red flags with that. There's no red flags in that. But when it comes to us, every fucking thing's a red flag. Everything's a red flag. Then, this motherfucker get on the stand and cry for 3-4 days straight. But you wasn't crying when you had that fucking rifle on your fucking across your chest. You wasn't crying when you had that rifle across your chest. You was Billy Badass when you had that rifle across your chest. You dared a motherfucker to get out of line when you had that rifle across your chest. But when you sit up in the courtroom, you cry enough fucking tears to fill up the Great Lake of Michigan. Man, I tell you. But it ain't the fact that he cried. Who told him to cry? Because me, I believe he was advised to get up there and cry. I believe he was advised to cry as much as possible, as much as he can. He cried to where his body didn't even have no more fucking water in it. And the jury sitting there feeling sympathy. All these people feeling sympathy. Oh, he was protecting the community. Bitch, you ain't even from this community. Then you ain't even old enough to have a handgun, not yet alone an assault rifle. Where's the parents at? Because if he get charged, the parents need to be charged as well. You know why I say that? Because if he looked like me, my mammy and pappy would be locked up if they lived in the same house together. And I'll be locked up. I just got to point out what's real. I just have to point out what's real. I grew up in an era when my grandfather always told me to mind the business that pays you. If a motherfucker having a protest across the street, that has nothing to do with me. I have no reason to go, what am I protecting? Those people aren't fucking with me. And I'm saying that to say this. Was those protesters fucking with him? No, they were not. He went with the intentions to do what he did. Now, he's some type of hero to them. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm telling y'all, this is going to come down to it where people are going to have to pick a side and ride. They showing us how they feel. They showing us they don't give a fuck. What are we going to do about it? What are we going to do about it? With that being said, it's your boy Big Val Opinion. Like this video. Comment, let me know what y'all feel about the incident. Sub to the channel if you haven't already, man. We on the road to 600. Let's get this channel to 600. I'm going to say, let's get this channel to 600 by the end of this week. By the end of this week, I know we can do it. I know we can do it. And this your boy Big Val Opinion, and I'm out.